Sorry, the power went out while I was playing, and thus I had to go through some dialogue again. That's why you'll notice that in the previous episode it cut off at one spot, and I just went back and I'm left it back here. I had to use some kind of program to repair it, and I have to buy the program and so I could actually save the repaired video. But it's at least I didn't lose the content because I had like an hour and something, like almost hour and 20 minutes of video there that would have just got buried. Anyways, let's get back to it.
The air here is so fresh, especially for a city with this many factories. It must be because we're up in the mountains.
I'll say, compared to the capital, the air quality is pristine.
Well, the capital does have a few 100,000 more people living there. Sure is a nice day today, isn't it, Elisa?
Not as nice as last night must have been.
I told you, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'll bet you are. I cannot believe you! After all those things you said to me last night, you go rushing out to meet another girl!
Ooh, the skies might be clear, but I'm sensing a stormy forecast today.
Well, all things considered, even if we assume Captain Claire is trustworthy, I'm not sure how wise it was to go out on your own.
I know. In hindsight, I regret keeping it to myself.
Still, it was pretty bold of Captain Claire to show up alone to meet Reen. Even dressed down, I wouldn't have thought she'd go out alone with the Provincial Army on patrol.
I'm guessing she's more than strong enough to handle herself. Not sure what her weapon of choice is, though.
Ah, I wish I could have seen her all dolled up, though. But she was a real knockout. Come on, that would put a spring in any man's step. I don't blame you for sneaking out alone.
You are not helping him, Crow.
Oh!
Claire's.
No! It's not like I knew she was going to show up wearing a cocktail dress. I swear!
You seemed pretty taken by her when she showed up yesterday, though. And your eyes were glued to her right up until she left the scene.
Fee, you are not helping.
Oh, really?
So while we were enjoying a quiet evening, you were out carousing with a beautiful woman, were you?
Carousing? Oh no. Not carousing.
You lucky son of for shame, Reed! We're here representing the Academy on a field study!
This might be the best scene in the game.
I swear, you guys are just making things up at this point. But thanks to the information I got from her, we have a pretty good idea what's going on here in Ruhr. And now that we know, we should be able to do something about it. What do you think, Elisa?
Yeah, I'm in.
So in short, the first factory did something to catch the eye of the railway military police, prompting an inspection. And all the while, the Provincial Army has been here blatantly trying to prevent them from doing that?
Let's not forget that the first factory is run by none other than the Noble faction.
I know that the divisional directors have been operating without much in the way of executive oversight for years now. But Mother always allowed it. She thought that encouraging competition among the divisions would yield more innovations. I never thought that'd lead to something like this.
Seems like the lesser of two evils.
By the way, hearing about the first factory made me curious. Do the other divisions have their own political allegiances?
Well, to give you a basic idea, this is a bit oversimplified, of course. Divisions are made up of many people, and they all have their own opinions.
So the first factory, iron, steel, large machinery, noble faction. Second factory, guns, tanks, general armaments, reformist. Huh. Surprising. Orbital trains, such orbital airships, is the third factory in neutral, and the fourth development division, orbital communication slash battle ordnance, is chairman controlled.
But the positions of each division's directors are clear as day, though. The first and second factories in particular have had a pretty fierce rivalry going on between them for years. But even still, I wouldn't have expected the first factory to do something flagrant enough to prompt a military inspection.
Neither would I.
Alright, we're gonna do whatever it takes to get to the bottom of this. And when we tie this up all nice and neat for her, even my mother will have to admit she's grateful to us.
Sounds like a plan.
That's the spirit.
Offhand, I'd say this falls under the scope of our field study too.
Thanks, everyone.
Sounds like we're in for a ride.
Anyway, let's take a look at the field study tasks Sharon gave us for today.
Norsha Highway monster, shots fired, crying over lost milk. Milk is missing. Could you please help us find our beloved little kitty? Any would-be hero should come talk to me at my house next to Dining Bar F, Vanilla. Shots fired. Chief Sandy. Those of us at Rhineford's second factory have developed a new type of orbital gun and we'd like to have it tested. Speak with me in RF Arms if you fancy giving it a shot. Sandy. A ferocious monster has appeared on the Norsha Highway. The Norsha Provincial Army hereby requests its extermination. Monster, Hydra. Location, open area off of Norsha Highway. Once the monster is eliminated, please report to the soldiers in front of Marcus Rogner's residence.
Yeah, I think we can handle these.
It's still 8 a.m., so we have plenty of time to work our way through the list.
And while we're doing that, we can ask the people we meet about how things stand between Rhineford's divisions. Look alive, everyone. It's time to get to work.
Right.
Roger.
Gotcha.
He said your eyes were glued up until the moment she walked away. Damn. Come on, Fee, I thought you was the homie. You must be the students from Thor's. Thank you for coming. I assume you must be Sandy. That's right. Though I wasn't expecting Lady Elisa to be accompanying you. I've seen you a few times over the years, but it's an honor to meet you in person. That's very kind of you. Well then, allow me to tell you a bit about myself. As you know, my name is Sandy, and I serve as chief of the 2nd Factory's Firearms Development Division. It's an honor and a privilege to be able to work with you. Thank you. The pleasure's all ours. It must be tough for Elisa around here sometimes. Yeah, she's practically a celebrity here in Ruhr. As you might have gathered, I need your help combat testing a new kind of orbital firearm. That's also similar to a quest that was in Trails in the Sky that Olivier had to test a gun. Anyways, specifically I require the assistance of someone familiar with the use of orbital firearms in combat. So would one of you be able to help? Accept his request. We'd be happy to help. Excellent. Well then, to begin with, what kind of gun would you prefer? What do you mean? I assumed you were just going to give us whatever you had ready. Terribly sorry, I probably should have explained. Technically, I'm not asking you to test a gun, but rather a device that goes inside it. It's called an orbital unit. And what is that exactly? I'm sure you're all aware that orbital firearms use orbital energy to propel their bullets. Orbital units are the internal mechanisms responsible for producing that orbital energy. After much arduous research, we finally developed a brand new kind of orbital unit. As such, the model of gun it will be installed in makes little difference. For this test, any type will do. Oh, okay. What you're saying is the orbital unit's basically the engine and the gun's the car. Precisely. A very accurate comparison. Alright, I think we get it now. So what are our choices gun-wise? I brought 3 with me. A shotgun, a pistol, and a pair of gun swords. If you'll forgive me, I did a little research on your weapons of choice. Tests like these are best performed by those with a degree of proficiency. That's true. It wouldn't be very useful to test if your tester was uncomfortable with the weapon in question. Oh, that's awesome. Thanks. Even brought something for me. So what is it exactly that you want the tester to do? Ah, yes, I do have a specific test that I would like you to conduct. Specifically, I need you to defeat a number of dancing owls, a kind of monster found on the Sachin mountain path. 10 of them should do. Dancing owls? Their name doesn't sound terribly threatening, but they are highly agile, bird-like monsters, which makes them perfect targets to test firearms on. The tester won't need to defeat them alone, but he or she must be the one to deal the finishing blow. Understood. How are you guys going to decide who gets to test the orbital unit? How about you pick Fearless Leader? Sounds good to me. I'm fine with that as well. Sounds like that's settled. You know, I don't always have to make these decisions. I think you're just going to have to accept it. Alright then, in that case, ask Fee. The targets are agile bird-like monsters. Considering how fast Fee is with her gun swords, taking them down should be no problem. So, do you want to be the tester, Fee? Okay. Sounds as though you made up your mind. Here's your test weapon. See what you think. Sure. Fee has changed her equipped weapon for Black Raid. That should do nicely. Should we head over to the test area then? Yeah, I'm ready. Alright, let's get going then. Bachan Mountain Path is where we went to get to the mine, right? You got it. The X is near the airport. Alright, let me go kill these damn dancing owls.
That one looks annoying. Watch out.
Watch out. This is a tough. My turn.
Right! Good night!
I can do this. Let's go!
It's my turn. Got it?
Will do. 1, 2. I'm done. Now.
I've got you!
My turn.
Huh? Is everyone okay?
Watch out, guys!
Right! Everyone, we're retreating. See you later! That looks like a strong one. Be careful.
That one looks annoying. Watch out.
I might want to take the correct path. Because, you know, I definitely did not take the correct path.
Now's our chance. Let's. My turn.
My turn! Now!
I'll handle it. 1, 2. Targets eliminated. Let's get going. Success!
An A+ outcome. Please hold your applause.
Now's our chance. Let's get. My turn.
I'll handle it. Hostiles neutralized. Guess we're safe.
I did it!
Bring it on. My turn.
My turn!
Okay. Hostiles neutralized. Guess we're safe.
Now's our chance! We can do this!
Targets eliminated. Let's get going.
That's number 10. I'm done. Yeah, good job. Well, let's head back to RF Arms and report to Chief Sandy. Easy. Completed the testing, I see. How did it go? Any significant problems? Nuh-uh. I see, that's excellent news. How did the test weapon feel to use? Was it as powerful as you hoped? Wasn't any harder to use than anything I've used before, which was good. Did a lot more damage too. Guess your company knows their stuff. Huh. Really? I'm relieved to hear you say that. It sounds like it won't be long before we begin mass production then. I'm surprised you haven't started already. Yeah, it sounds like the new unit is pretty much perfect as it is. We still need to complete a long-term endurance test, I'm afraid. There are strict procedures which need to be followed in order for a weapon to be declared fit for sale. They're much more intensive than the requirements for consumer goods. Well, orbital weaponry is generally designed to be sold in bulk to the Imperial Army. Naturally, standards need to be higher. Precisely. Your testing helps us take a big step towards completion. So thank you very much for your assistance today. Here's your reward. Mechanic's Goggle. Thank you very much. Oh wait, I haven't given the gun swords back. Oh, that won't be necessary. Consider that an additional reward for your help. That orbital unit was designed purely for test purposes, so we couldn't use it for a finished product regardless. Cool. If that's everything, we should probably be going. Yes, of course. Thank you again. I hope this won't be the last time we work together. Get more speed and evasion. Oh, it's only 10 times. I'll take the speed and evasion. Thank you. Colton Pony. Birdie. Alright, let's go ahead and upgrade that other up in here real quick. Now everyone's got a new weapon. Excuse me, are you Vanilla? We're students from Thor's Military Academy. Did you say Thor's? Does that mean you're the Class 7 students who helped my husband yesterday? That would be us. Then that must mean that your husband is Chief Johan then. That's right, thank you ever so much for helping him. What a funny coincidence this is. My daughter, Mint, attends Thor's too. Ah, I know Mint. Mint from the Wind Orchestra. I do think that's her club of choice. Does that mean you're part of it too? Yeah, Mint and I get along really well. She makes practices a lot of fun. Aw, that's so sweet of you. It's great to know she's made such nice friends over there. Back on topic, would you be willing to help me? Our cat, Milk, has gone missing, and now I need your help to find her. We'll find her. If we're going to find a lost cat, when did she go missing? It was 2 nights ago. I was making dinner like I usually do, and I decided that I would try and make something a little different. So I decided I'd try using an ingredient I'd never seen before. But when I did, an odor pungent enough to burn off your eyelashes started coming from the pot. You said you've never seen this ingredient before. I wonder if it was actually something edible. So then what happened? Well, my survival instinct was telling me to air out the room, so I left the door open for a while to try and get rid of the smell. But while it was open, Milk seems to have gotten out. We haven't seen her since. What does she look like? Well, she has orange and white fur, and she's wearing a yellow collar. She's also extremely cautious and doesn't really like people very much, so I imagine that she's probably somewhere without many people nearby. See, sounds like we should mainly search outdoors then. Is there anything else you can tell us that may help us find her? Well, she loves to crawl under things. I don't know why, but it seems to relax her when she does that. Okay then. Well, that's just how cats are. I know how she feels. You do? Because she's a cat. I've been telling y'all all game. Well, anyway, that should be enough information to get started with. Does that mean you're going to try and find her then? Of course we are. We'll get started right away. Somewhere where there's not a lot of people, huh? Probably under something. So, probably first floor. Oh, no, never mind. Found her. Here she is. I never would have thought to look under this bench. Yeah, it's an easy spot to miss. Now the question is how we're going to get her to come back with us. Oh, don't run off, please. Not anymore, it's not. Cautious is right. We didn't have a chance. Well, let's head after her. And there's a lot of benches. Definitely not a lot of people here. I'm not under anything, so... Should have known this was gonna take a while. Well, maybe she went downstairs now. Let's see. No. Definitely not near the dog. Oh. Oh, it's Todd. Another bench, huh? We can't let her get away again. Lou's gonna try to catch her. And there she goes. You just have to say the word catch. Hey, don't go blaming this on me. This request keeps getting tougher and tougher. Well, what do you know? She's under another bench. We need to be really careful this time. Yeah, we should probably start by spreading out so she has nowhere to run. Oh no. Oops, she's really fast. She really is fast, rather. She ran into the station. So are we doing the same? Yeah, if we let someone at the station know what we're doing, I'm sure they'll let us in to look for her. They explained what was happening to a station employee and were permitted to investigate inside the station. Eventually, they narrowed down the cat's location to a single stop train car. This definitely looks like the right train car. Let's take a look then, shall we? Oh, there she goes. Here she is. There's nowhere to run this time. Doesn't seem like a smart idea to get any closer though. At this rate, we're not going to be able to get her back home. Oh, if only I had my thingy with me. Your what? He's talking about one of these. Crow pulled out a chick cat toy out of his pocket. Ah, victory goes to the prepared. Why do you even have that? Are you always carrying it around? Well, you never know when it's gonna come in handy. Here, kitty kitty. Crow started playing with the cat. Oh, look at that. Even animals find me irresistible. Doesn't look like we'll have any trouble taking her back to her owner now. Thank you so much for bringing her back. See, look how happy she is to be back. She's right at home here. Maybe that's because this is her home. I'm sure she's relieved to be back. I don't know what we would have done without you. Thank you all so much. Here, take these as your reward. I made them myself. Melted rotten. Thanks. These look great. I can't exactly say I'm thrilled to try these. Yeah, same here. They do seem edible. At least. Well, thank you again. Crying over lost milk. Alright, now to go take care of that monster. Right. On Norsha Highway. Where I was at before. but didn't. Oh no, I was on the by road. Wait, where the fuck is Norsha Highway? Ah, over here. Oh, I hadn't been out here yet. 3 treasure chests as well.
Hostile spotted. Beginning.
Poison spray.
Too slow!
You okay? Thanks. You okay?
Thanks! Here we go!
Oh, look at all that auto tier.
It's my turn.
You know what?
It's my turn. Is everyone okay?
Advantage is ours. Okay. Now.
Gotcha!
That one all right.
See? We make a great team.
Looks like the monster we need to take out is just beyond here. Yeah, we better be careful. Actually, didn't Eustace's brother say his airship was stationed just off a highway on the outskirts of the city? Now that you mention it, he did. Area ahead seems like a real maze too. You think it could be around here? Landing right where the railway military police wouldn't think to look. I wouldn't put it past him. He seems like a cunning individual. One second here. Ow. He might be on the Academy's board of directors, but I still feel kind of wary of him, to be honest. You're goddamn right. Trust no one, Elliot. Trust no one. If we were coming here to dish on Rufus, I would have brought tea and cake. Come on, people. We've got ourselves a monster to hunt. You're right. Stay alert, everyone. Huh. Interesting.
Now's our chance.
Okay. Now. Okay, Rean.
Right! Here we go! Go!
Broken. That one.
Let me turn on some lights here. All right.
Now's our chance.
My turn.
Go!
I can do this.
Right! My turn!
I can do this. Now!
I bet you are! Right!
My turn. Hostiles neutralized. Guess we're safe.
Need to make myself a hit too for Elisa. She's missing too much. Just do two different things.
The advantage is ours. Let's finish
Here we
it.
go. Go!
Broken.
It's my turn. Is everyone okay?
Now's our chance. We can do this. My turn.
Okay.
Got it.
Got it.
That one all right.
There it is. Yikes, it looks pretty mean. Definitely not the kind of beast you tangle with by choice. I don't think it's anything we can't handle. But let's double check our equipment before engaging, just to be safe. Sounds good, ready when you are. I'm pretty sure this thing's gonna poison us. I'm almost certain it's gonna have like some type of poisoning capability. Let me just go ahead and prevent poison. Arts plus 50. Prevents poison, blind, and something else. I think I saw burn. There you go. Blue pendulum, poison, blind, and burn. Alright, whatever, it doesn't matter.
The advantage is ours. Let's
Here
finish
we go.
it.
Right. Now.
I'll pick you up.
I'll handle it. Target's eliminated. Let's get going.
Oh, what a nice looking treasure chest.
Watch out. This is a tough one. My turn. All right, let's do this.
Leave it to me.
Here we go. Silphied dance. That's that.
It's a performance just for you. Seventh Rhapsody. You've been a wonderful audience.
I can do this.
Thanks.
Thanks.
You okay?
Thanks.
Your turn.
Here we go. Listen to my song of heal.
Thanks. It's my turn. Light.
Go! Go!
Broken. My turn. Now.
Got it! Go! Flames, gather on my blade.
My turn.
I can do this.
Thanks.
Thanks.
I'll handle it.
Now.
Got it! Go! Go!
Broken. My turn. Got it.
Got it!
Ha!
I can do this. Arcus activate.
My turn. Go! Let's go, everyone!
Yeah, okay.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh? All right, let's keep on moving. I did it!
I did it.
Nocturne Bell. Ooh, magic attack. Class A steals host consciousness with silver bells. Sleep 50%, nightmare 30.
A+ outcome.
Burst drive. Breaks time barrier, allowing allies to act faster. Oh, that
Please
sounds
hold
tight.
your block.
Alright, that takes care of that. That was quite a challenge. Thought so. Looks like Rufus did land his airship here. How can you tell? They leave fairly distinctive indentations on the ground. Looks like he's flying one of the latest Rhineford models too. You can tell that without even seeing the ship itself. He strikes again. Anyway, we've dealt with the monster now, so I guess we should head back to Ruhr. Yeah, it's not over till we report to the client. Sweet, the best part of any mission is the reward at the end. I think I got all the treasure chests and stuff too, so it's time to blow this joint. Oops, ran the wrong way. What? What's that sound? Oh shit, I see smoke. Is it coming from the factory? Was there an explosion? Damn, we better see what's going on. Thought I was done for. Is everyone alright? What happened here? I don't know. They came from out of nowhere. Monsters in the factory. In a factory? In the middle of the city? No, these weren't your everyday beasties. They looked almost mechanical. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Yeah, sounds like archaisms we fought at. Sounds like the archaisms we fought at Garrelia Fortress. Yikes! Crap, did the fire reach the munitions? That's not good. There are still people stuck inside. Are you kidding me? It's true, we haven't even been able to account for all the workers. I don't even know whether the other guards are safe. Why haven't the railway military police arrived yet, or the provincial army? I don't even hear the siren anymore. Maybe it got busted up by the explosion. We need to go in. Are you serious? The people in there need help, and right now it looks like we're the only ones who can give it to them. How many minutes until the fire claims someone we could have saved? I'm not about to just stand by and do nothing. Wait, it's too dangerous in there. At least wait for the RMP's reinforcements to arrive. Every second counts here. The sooner we go in, the better chance we have of saving those inside. You can help us out by evacuating everyone still in this area. Well, you have a point, but sounds like we're just gonna have to pin all our hopes on you guys. I beg you, save the others still inside. Just leave it to us. Alright, we're going in. Ready. Is it afternoon yet? Because there's a book I'm supposed to... No. Whoa. What is that thing? Stay back, you monster. Still no sign of reinforcements? Damn it. You're done for. Eek. Goddess, have mercy on us. Just hang on. I saw that eek and I'm like, but where's Gilbert? Leave this to us. You guys make sure all the workers are evacuated. Got it. Ugh. Looks like we're dealing with one of those archaisms after all. I've got to admit, it seems like a meaner breed than the ones we fought in Garrelia Fortress. It's packing some serious firepower too. We let our guard down, we're finished. Alright, let's keep it from focusing this fire and take it out. Great.
Enemies ahead! We'll have to fight!
Right! Right!
Too slow! Here we go!
Here we go. Sylphid dance! That's that.
Here we go!
My turn! Give it
No!
Go! Now's our chance!
broken. Right!
Here we go! Go!
Broken.
I'll handle it. 1, 2. Yeah! Got it.
Got ya!
Thanks.
Go!
I'll handle it. Target.
My turn!
Ha! Go! Go!
Broken.
My turn.
Give it up.
Here we go! Here we go! Now's our chance!
Broken.
I'll handle it. Here. Got it.
Got ya!
My turn!
My turn. Sorry.
Watch and learn. Yeah, you're done. Cross Raven! See ya!
My turn.
Right!
My turn.
Right!
That's not supposed to happen.
Okay.
Oh, thanks.
It's my turn.
My turn.
Yeah. All right. All yours.
I've got this.
I can do this.
My turn! Chiming Darkness! Nocturne Bell!
I'll handle it.
My turn.
It's my turn.
Huh.
Okay. Now, let's get this over with.
Leave it to
Leave
me.
it to me. Hey, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. It's my turn. Light.
Here we go.
Listen to my
Thanks.
Okay.
There's a perform.
I'll handle it.
You okay?
Thanks.
My turn.
I can do this.
Thanks.
I'll
Thanks.
handle it.
Too slow.
Go.
My turn.
Here we go.
I can do this.
My turn.
Okay.
I can do this. Let's go!
My turn.
Okay.
Flames, gather on my blade. Strike!
I'll handle it. Got it.
Gotcha!
Huh?
Easy money.
Is everyone okay?
It was looking rough for a second, but it worked out.
Great!
I did it!
Done.
An A+ outcome.
Yeah, more of that.
We did it. Man, that hunk of metal didn't go down gently. Wow, you guys really are something else. I can't believe you actually beat that thing. I thought I recognized that uniform. You must be those students from the military academy. Thank goodness everyone's alright. Mission complete? It does look that way. Are you all unharmed? Captain Claire, the Railway Military Police. I'm relieved that none of you seem to be seriously injured. Please leave this to us and evacuate the building at once. Huh? What do you mean? This factory contains classified military information and materials. Only authorized personnel are permitted to enter, no exceptions, not even for the daughter of the Reinford family. Well, can't say I'm happy about this, but, well, she does have a point. We'll leave things here to the Railway Military Police then. Thank you. Please show them out immediately, and make sure to treat them courteously. Give special attention to the injured. Yes, ma'am. With the Railway Military Police on the scene, the situation at the factory was under control in no time. They swept through, clearing out the remaining archaisms and extinguishing the fires, bringing an end to the incident. It looks like everything should be alright now. Sounds like all the people who are still inside are safe at least. The Railway Military Police sure have earned their reputation. Agreed, I certainly have a newfound appreciation for their capabilities. I suppose I should have expected no less from an organization under the Chancellor's direct control. All's well that ends well, I guess. But still, this has the terrorist signature all over it. Sure seems that way. Yep, don't know why they wouldn't show up in person though. Yeah, makes me wonder what they were trying to accomplish here. I'm having that looked into as we speak. Captain Claire. Thank you for all your help, Captain. Likewise. Thanks to your quick thinking, none of the personnel were critically injured. Glad to pitch in where we could. We're just happy to know that all the people inside made it out safely. As am I. That said, it doesn't excuse your actions. Huh? It was fortunate you were able to defeat that archaism without backup, but I don't appreciate that you ran in there without waiting for us to arrive. Not only does this factory contain confidential information, you yourselves could have been seriously hurt, or worse. I try to gain an understanding of the crisis unfolding here, then do your best to stay out of it. That's what I told you last night, and since it seems it didn't take, I'm telling you again. Wow, talk about a critic. Well, she's not wrong. I realize that, but I'm afraid I can't turn a blind eye to it, especially not when lives are on the line. What? If we have the power to save someone and we don't use it to do that, what kind of people would that make us? That's why even if you reprimand me, I won't regret us doing what we did. Oh. Green. Very well then. Huh? Fortunately, no one was gravely injured, so I'm willing to overlook your rashness this time. But I suggest exercising a little more caution in the future. Do I make myself clear? Yes, ma'am. Ooh, look at you getting all tongue-tied, lover boy. Oh no, he was just out of the woods. You've fallen for her charms. Claire. I told you it's not like that. Captain, do we have any idea where that archaism could have come from? The terrorists may be the prime suspects, but we didn't see any of them inside. Come to think of it, we were wondering the same thing. We did a little digging around, and it seems they were brought into the factory in shipping containers. Not just recently either. Over 3 months ago. 3 months? That would mean they've been sitting in the factory since late June, back when we went to the Nord Highlands. And roughly a month before the Imperial Liberation Front announced themselves to the world in Heimdall. To be honest, we neglected to consider the possibility ourselves. Unbelievable. So today's incident was planned that far in advance. It certainly appears that way. Their leader is frighteningly cunning. But compared to the others, we still haven't turned up much on him. I suspect he was responsible for planning what happened here as well. You're talking about C, right? Isn't that the guy you fought in the capital? That's him. He was pretty tough. And say that again. Exceptional strength and a calculating intellect. It looks like we're up against a real beast. Seems so. We'll need to remain vigilant going forward. But for now, you can leave things here to us. I suggest you get back to your field study. Wait a minute. Captain Claire, what is it? Is something wrong? There's no sign of the Provincial Army. By now, they should be well aware of what happened here. Damn it, I can't believe I forgot about them. Whoa, so what are you saying? Captain Claire! We've got trouble at the mine. It's been hit by the terrorists. Blast them. What? I feared as much. All units withdraw. We're heading to the Sachin Iron Mine. Send a message to HQ. I need 12 companies from the surrounding area inside of 2 hours. Yes, ma'am. What's going on? I'm not sure, but from the sound of things, the mine we were in yesterday was attacked by the terrorists. Oh no, the miners! Sounds like we better shake a leg. Yeah, come on, let's follow them. But before I do that, hear me out. I need a book. I should read a book. I need to read a book. Do me. You guys will be alright. Something's happening at Sachin Iron Mine. We need to get to the mountain pass. Oh, they won't let me do it. I just want my book. I'll save there. Not that it particularly matters. It's been an eventful morning, hasn't it?
Ugh, every minute we spend here, things are getting worse for the miners.
Stay calm, Elisa.
Yeah, the railway military police are on their way, after all.
Let's at least try and get a look at what's going on.
Yikes. I don't think I actually need to,
But man, if terrorists really were planning to blow up the mine?
It would shake the very foundations of the Empire.
like they're trying, well, seems like they're trying to start a civil war.
A dangerous foe. Stay on guard.
Nah, I probably should have fought on the way up here, but, whatever. What the hell? And the Provincial Army and the RMP are at a standstill. Probably swinging their dicks at each other. This is awful. Smoke's pouring out all over the place. Can't see too far like this. Did the terrorists set fire to something? Looks like the fire's been put out, but something still seems off. So the terrorists decided to strike here rather than the military factory. Look over there by the entrance. Huh, looks like the railway military police and the provincial army. Yeah, but what are they doing here? Looks like the entrance is completely blocked off too. Let's go and take a closer look. Oh yeah, now it's a dick swinging contest because that's usually how it goes. In times like these. Especially with stuck-up haughty nobles and clashing political ideals. It's that same tool too. The terrorists have complete control of the mine. They've taken the miners hostage. Any attempt to enter the mine may put their lives in jeopardy. Oh, I see. And that's why you're standing out here twiddling your thumbs without even attempting to negotiate with them? They clearly have an objective in mind in here. We can't allow them to buy any further time. It looks like a pretty heated argument. So the terrorists have taken over the mine. And as the first ones on the scene, the provincial army has taken it upon themselves to set up a blockade. Or at least that's what it looks like at first glance. But why? Man, this has suspicious written all over it. Yep, the provincial army is too well prepared. No matter how you look at this, they've got to be in on it. You can't be serious. In on it, the terrorists set off some kind of explosion in there. Look at all that smoke pouring out. That's what they want you to think, but that doesn't look like smoke from a fire to me. They're probably using smoke grenades. Smoke grenades? If that's true, that means the provincial army has some other reason for blockading the mine. Maybe it's got something to do with Reinford's first factory. Ah, that's right, the railway military police were investigating the first factory too, weren't they? Yeah, that's what Captain Claire said. And that makes the timing of all of this look pretty damn suspect. Almost like there's something they're trying to hide. And that means they sealed the mine to give them time to dispose of it. Makes a fair bit of sense if you think about it. But what could they be trying to hide? What's down there? No way to know for sure. No way to say for sure right now. What I can say though is that it's pretty likely the miners are in danger. We need to find some way to help them if we can. Let's return to Ruhr for now. We need to think carefully about what to do next. Lisa. Yep, if we're going in, it's better to have a plan. Alright, let's head back.
Well, to start with, we need to work out exactly what's going on here.
If it's true that the terrorists are working with the Noble faction, then it seems likely their aim is to eliminate the evidence of whatever they've been hiding in the first factory.
But did they really have to go this far? The iron mine is owned by His Majesty the Emperor himself, right?
That's right. The province of Nortia is tasked with managing it while Reinford mines, refines, and processes the iron. And iron is the single most vital natural resource to this nation's continued survival. If this isn't resolved quickly, it's going to deal a heavy blow to the entire country, including the nobles themselves.
So I guess the question is just whether the Noble faction and the terrorists realize that or not. Sounds to me like they're a pretty divided bunch as it is.
Yep. The terrorists seem like they're basically all commoners, too. They're only cooperating because they both see the Chancellor as a common enemy.
And if that's the case, it seems pretty likely that what they're doing here is related to that somehow.
Sounds like someone started the party without me.
Oh shit, it's Angelica?
Angelica?
You came too, George?
Yo, figured you'd show up eventually.
Well, we had to test the sidecar, obviously.
Spike is just full of surprises. He made the trip to Ruhr in 7 hours. So, speed-wise, we're looking great. Comfort, though, we're gonna have to tweak a few things.
I swear, you two never change. Kinda figured Toho wouldn't be able to make it, too.
Yeah, she's working on gathering a boatload of information, though. She said she'd be in touch if she finds anything out.
Well, that's reassuring at least.
Could someone tell me what's going on?
You seem to be hot on the trail of something, but I'm not sure it's the same thing we're investigating.
Does this have something to do with those family affairs you told me you were worried about?
Yeah, it does. I had some nagging suspicions about it. Unfortunately, my hunch turned out to be right on the money.
hold on. Isn't the director of the first factory...
My dear Uncle Heidel Rogner, yeah. Seems like it might do us both some good to swap info. How about it?
Now let's find a better place to talk.
They're dumping iron onto the black market?
Yeah. The amount of steel they're producing doesn't quite match up with the amount of iron ore being mined. That's been the case for quite a few years now.
Officially, the reason given is that the purity of the ore being mined is lower now than it used to be. But if you look at what's coming out of the mine, there's no evidence of that.
Well, that would explain why the figures don't add up.
And because they were feeding the raw iron onto the black market rather than the finished steel...
That makes it a lot harder to notice when a little goes missing here and there.
Man, Toa put all the pieces together on her own?
I'd expect no less from my beloved Toa.
She poured over everything. Reinford's yearly sales figures, government reports on the mine's productivity, you name it. That's how she picked up on the discrepancy.
She's really something else.
Iron ore being sold off the black market, accounting sheets that don't add up. George, how much iron ore is unaccounted for, roughly speaking? Do you know? Assuming for a moment that all the missing iron was refined into steel, how much steel would we be looking at?
This is just a bit of speculative math on my part, but I'd say somewhere in the neighborhood of 100,000 Torum, which is enough to build 2,000 oxen tanks.
2,000?
That's practically an army.
The Saxon iron mine is a pillar of the Empire's economy. The amount of iron they pull out of there is almost ridiculous. Even if you pocket a small amount every year, it's going to add up to a lot of iron real quick.
But what are they planning to do with all of it? Is the Noble faction trying to make their own tanks in secret?
They couldn't even if they wanted to. Only the second factory has the knowledge and equipment to make tanks. And not only does the second factory have close ties with the Imperial Army, it also leans toward the reformist faction.
You need all kinds of complicated technology to make even a basic tank. It's not as simple as just grabbing some steel, some blueprints, and some grease and getting to work.
And with archaisms involved, it seems like Ouroboros has got their hands in this just a little bit. Maybe a lot of it.
So what does that leave them? Selling the iron to another country for profit? I don't know how likely that is. Seems like deals that big would be too easy to trace.
Okay, so setting aside the ore itself for a moment. Now that you know this, and given what's happening in Ruhr right now, what were the two of you planning on doing?
Oh. It's pretty simple. My uncle oversees the first factory, and the provincial army is blockading the mine. There's no way my family isn't involved. On the other side, you've got all the miners just trying to do their jobs who got dragged into this whole mess.
And Angelica used to work in the mines, so she already likes them.
I'm a Rogner. I might not be a great daughter, but there's no way I'm gonna let this go on without putting up a fight.
Angie.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You're seriously gonna go talk to your old man about this?
Hell no. Like he'd even listen to a word I said. Same goes for the provincial army. I'd just be wasting my breath. That's why I'm planning on sorting out this mess myself. I used to work part-time in the mine. I know the place like the back of my hand. As long as I can find my way inside, I think I can handle the terrorists well enough.
I figured you'd say something like that.
Honestly, does nothing faze you?
In that case, I'd like to ask that you take us along.
We can look at this as a test of how to best respond to a sudden crisis. Looking at it from that perspective, I think it fits neatly within the scope of our field study. Don't you?
Yeah, after hearing all that, I don't want to let them have their way.
Agreed.
I'm with Angelica here. My family's involved in this too. I feel like I have a duty to do something about it.
Thanks. Truth be told, I was kind of hoping you'd back me up anyway. Whatever help you can give, I'll take it.
Well, that's that.
The next thing we need to consider is how to slip into the mine without the provincial army taking notice. At the very least, Angie should be able to get the officer in charge to talk with her, but...
So, what, we sneak inside while she's distracting them?
I don't know. That sounds a little overly simplistic to work.
Leave finding our way in to me. If anyone's good at cutting red tape, it's my mother. Maybe she could help us out.
She could, but would she?
Well, if you think so.
All right, I'll leave securing an alternate route to you then. For now, I'm gonna see if I can find out anything else about my family's or the Provincial Army's involvement here. George, give Toa a call and see if you can find out what the Imperial government is doing about all this.
Gotcha. I'll see if I can turn up any machinery that might be useful too.
This is starting to feel like last year's field studies all over again.
We were glad to have George, Angelica, and Toa backing us up in a crisis like this. We needed all the help we could get. And as our first order of business, we went to see her chairman, Irina, hoping she'd know of some way to sneak into the mine. We should get going too. Your mother should be back at the Rhineford headquarters by now, right? I think so. Saren said she'd be in around noon. We can always just ask at the reception desk though. Looks like we'll be kicking into high gear again. I feel like every field study is destined to end up like this. Now maybe I can go get my damn book. Yeah, I mean, yes, I know people are dying or people's lives are in danger, but I just need that book, you feel me? I need the book. The book is gonna get me Zemurian ore. Zemurian ore gets me the best weapon in the game. Hi, receptionist. It's terrible what's happening over at the mine, but in times like these, it's more important than ever to stay calm. I'd like to encourage you to do the same. Perhaps reading a book will help. Thank you. Appreciate that book. Save. And, no more books to get, so I think we're all set there in that regard, then. At least I'm assuming the books get the best weapons anyway. That's what happened in all the other games. So we'll see what happens. Alright, so we're headed to... Oh. What's this about? Oh wait, hold on, let me save here. I have to report that quest that I completed, don't I? Hey buddy. So you defeated the monster on the highway to the south, did you? Not too shabby for students. Thank you very much. Oh, keep up the good work. Here's your reward. Thank you very much. And with that, you're excused. I've got no idea what kinds of other tasks you've been given. Don't get yourself involved in matters that don't concern you. Understood? Right. A little suspicious. Oh, well. I'll worry about that later. Actually, you know what? No, I'll worry about it now. I know. Shop. Shame. That to him. May as well go ahead and back it to you. Alright, that's enough. I don't want to spend too much more money. Alright, just some gear upgrades. Time to do our job. Lady Elisa, thank goodness you're alright. I was so worried when I heard you'd left the city. Oh, you're talking about the trouble at the mine, right? Actually, I was hoping to talk with Mother about that. Is she in her office right now? Chairman Irina returned just a short while ago. Would you like me to set up an appointment? Please. Yes, that's right. Lady Elisa has. Understood. She says she can see you right now, though she can't spare more than a few minutes. If you want to head up right now, she's waiting for you in her office. Thank you. This shouldn't take long. Alright, let's head up to floor 23. Right. Why do I get the feeling Sharon's going to be right there to welcome us? You can count on it. Traveling to 423 will cause the main story to advance. You will no longer be able to walk around Rower and the surrounding area. Be advised that any incomplete quests in Rower will expire if you do so. Step away. Save. Even though I know I did everything, at least I'm confident I did everything. Yep. Travel to 423.
Welcome back, everyone. I've been waiting for you.
I knew it.
Like the rising of the sun.
I see how it is. You're taking Rhineford's side again, huh?
As long as I wear this uniform, I'm simply a humble maid of the Rhineford household. You, the chairman, and Master Gwyn are all deeply important to me.
Thanks, I think. Show us in then.
Of course. Please follow me.
Interesting choice of words, as long as I'm wearing this uniform.
Bring them in.
As you wish.
Mother, we need to see you.
Excuse us.
I apologize for canceling our dinner plans last night, but it's looking unlikely I'll be able to join you tonight either.
No, that's fine. We understand.
It's hardly surprising given the current circumstances.
I'm not sure what's keeping you so busy, considering you haven't even managed to fulfill one of your most basic duties.
My lady.
The miners who work at Saxon are employees of this company. With the Provincial Army barricading the mine and refusing to budge, those miners are at the mercy of the terrorists. I assume you've issued a formal objection to Marquis Ragnar?
Not on behalf of the company, no. It sounds like Director Heidel Ragnar of the First Factory has requested something be done as a formality, but nothing more.
That's it? The First Factory has been dumping huge amounts of ore onto the black market for years now. Don't even try and tell me you haven't noticed it.
Of course I've noticed. Being unable to bring the First Factory in line allowed that to happen, and that's my failure, I admit. But think, if we assume the terrorists aren't acting alone here, what good would it do to issue an objection to Marquis Ragnar?
Well...
There are many possible outcomes to this crisis, and we must be prepared for all of them. For example, we need to consider the possibility that the terrorists may set off an explosive in the mine, and how to respond to that. This is a global company. Measures will need to be put in place to protect stock prices, taking Crossbell into account too.
She's got a point. Anything that affects the Rhineford company is going to indirectly affect a lot of people's lives.
Correct. The Rhineford Group is its own entity with its own role to fill, and I have mine as chairman. The Provincial Army and the RMP are acting in accordance with their purpose, and one might even say the same of the terrorists. Action with a purpose, that's what keeps the world in motion. So tell me, what's your purpose?
Well...
If you get what I'm saying, I suggest you leave. I expect the explosion at the military factory is the extent of the damage the terrorists will cause here. I'll give you several additional tasks. I suggest you work on those for the remainder of the day. And considering the situation here, I think it'd be best if you leave Ruhr tomorrow morning. You have my permission as a sitting director on the Academy's board.
But...
Yeah, I don't think so. I'm not going to keep making the same mistakes anymore.
Oh?
All my life, I've turned a blind eye to what was going on right in front of me. I did it when you drove grandfather out and took his position as chairman. And I did it when father died and you let work become your life. All along, you've been working to build the company bigger and bigger, and all along, I just looked the other way. But in our field studies at Thor's, I've seen the imbalances and injustices of the world crop up over and over again. But even with that, I, and all of us, really, have to face that head on. And that's exactly what we've been doing. You asked what our purpose is. After 6 months at the academy, that's my answer.
Well said.
Agreed.
That's why this time, I don't plan on backing down. You need to hear the truth, and I need to be the one to tell you. As your daughter, as your family, and above all, as someone who's watched the Rhineford Company grow ever since I was a little girl. Mother, you're running this company the wrong way.
My lady.
Can I assume you, in your infinite wisdom, are planning to tell me the correct way to run my company?
Naturally. But I still need more experience before I can do that. I promise you, though, that by the time I graduate from the academy, I'll show you how this company should be run. As someone who just might succeed you as the chairman someday, I should be able to do at least that much.
It's one thing to make a promise. It's quite another to live up to it. Still, at least you're starting to see the bigger picture.
Mother.
Give it to her, Sharon.
Certainly. Here, my lady.
Received card key.
What's this? Some kind of key card?
Correct. It opens the door to a passage that connects Ruhr City to the Iron Mine.
Wait.
There's really a secret passage?
The former chairman built it for use in case of an emergency. You'll find the entrance in the underground part of a maintenance room on the upper level of the city.
If we use that passage...
We should be able to completely avoid having to deal with the Provincial Army.
I'm not going to say thanks.
I won't say thank you.
Right now, I just believe this is the best way to press forward. And I'm going to tell you why through actions, not words.
Excuse us, Madam Chairman. We've learned a lot during our field studies, and we'll put it all to use to come out on top.
You don't need to worry about us.
They've grown a lot in the last 6 months. It's been a pleasure to watch them. Surely it wouldn't hurt to acknowledge that Lady Elisa has grown too.
She's still got a ways to go. If she wants to take the mantle of the Rhineford Company from me, she'll have to show me she's got what it takes. Anyway, it seems all our principal players have assembled. Can I ask you to do one more thing for me?
Certainly.
Elisa's S-Craft Rosetta era has strengthened to become Judgment era. Hey! After our meeting, we contacted Angelica and George. So the only people that have gotten upgraded S-Craft so far are Elisa and Laura. And the dialogue does seem to push both of those characters towards Reen in a sense, but now they push everyone towards Reen. Well, not everyone. But after our meeting, we contacted Angelica and George and agreed to meet in front of the maintenance room that hid the entrance to the secret passage to the mine.
Who would have thought there'd be an underground passage going all the way from Ruhr to the mine? Gwen really does think of everything.
Oh, you know Elisa's grandfather?
I've heard you two got along famously back when he was still living in Ruhr.
He taught me all kinds of great stuff. How to pick up girls, the best spots in the entertainment district, you know, the really important things in life.
It's not that I can't believe it, it's that I can. Too easily.
I can only hope to sit and learn at the feet of the master one day.
Still, it's probably thanks to him that Angie didn't go any further off the rails than she did.
Can't deny that.
That's nothing to laugh about.
I wonder if we'll seem as colorful to the first years when we're second years.
So, you think this is gonna work?
All right, that should do it.
What is this thing?
An orbital wave antenna?
It's currently in development at the Institute of Technology, but I managed to convince them to let me borrow it. It emits directional orbital waves to widen the area where you can transmit and receive signals. That means you'll be able to use your Arcus unit's communication functionality even down here in the mine.
That sounds pretty handy.
You can do that?
Yep. Toa's busy gathering information on what's going on across the Empire right now, and I'll be able to pass that info along to you while overseeing this operation. But if things get too dangerous, I'll give you the order to pull out, so make sure you keep the line open.
Got it.
It'll be nice to have some support.
Well, if George is just a call away, we've got nothing to worry about.
Okay, I think it's about time we got going. And thanks again, everyone, for coming along. I've got my Arcus on me, so I should be able to hold my own in battle.
Always room for one more with us.
Your knowledge of the mind will really be invaluable.
I'm looking forward to seeing you clean up with those Taito skills of yours.
Hey, Angelica joined the party. Bye, Elliot. That's just what it's gonna be. Bye, Elliot. Actually, Elliot has some essential heals. Sorry. Bye. Bye, Elisa. Bye, Elisa. You just gotta go. I'm sorry. What she got? Frost Crusade. HP 400, Strength 8. Doesn't seem like she's much of a caster, but I'll use this anyway. Ooh. That actually seems nice. Actually, instead of Cross Crusade, maybe I'll just give her luck for now. Actually, she should be able to hit people. We'll go with Shining. Alright, let's do it.
Looks like this is just a one-way path.
Now's our chance. Let's get him. My turn. Now's our chance.
Broken. I'll handle it.
Right! Now! Eat it! Time to shine.
Laser bullet, 0 impact. Oh, she has 0 impact? Dragon boost. I gotta see what 0 impact is like, in 3D.
How about this? I live life my way. That's all there is to it.
Bring it on. Go.
I'm in.
Here we go! Okay, it's safe for now.
All right! This shouldn't take long.
Here we go! Now's our chance!
Eat it!
You're done!
Right!
I'm in. How about this? Now!
Gotcha!
My turn. Target's eliminated. Let's get going. Okay.
I've got this!
Oh yeah, Toe's been pretty worried about all of you, you know?
Oh, glad to know she's looking out for us.
Yeah. Now's our chance.
I'll handle it.
My turn!
I can do this.
Time to shine.
My turn!
It's my turn. Go!
Broken. My turn. Target's eliminated. Let's get going.
Bring it on! Go!
I can do this.
I'll handle it.
Now. I've got you.
Too slow. Hostiles neutralized. Guess we're safe.
We've been walking for ages. How far are we at this point?
Judging by the distance we've traveled, I'd say we're about halfway.
How can you tell that?
Spy treasure.
Now's our chance. My turn.
Okay.
Right.
I'm in.
Go! We'll cut our own path.
Oh, I just realized the time on this one. I don't want to just abruptly end the episode here, so I'm gonna pause this video and just start a fresh one. We're getting a super long episode this time.